Hoi hoi! Okay.
None shall stand
So,
in my way.
on a separate day, I had went ahead, came over here, did this fight, and kept them from going all the way over here. And I went ahead and took out the trap right here as well. So we should be good. Let's see, there's one over there in that corner, I believe. There's one right, yeah, there's that one right there. Should be one on that wall as well, and one over there in the corner. So I just know of those two. I've seen those two before, that one and the one on the other wall. But alright. Let's go.
And you'll die quickly.
Let's see. Alright, so yeah, there's that one. That one. And that one. There it is. That's the fourth one. Alright, where are you going? I'll put you there, and... oh shit. Okay. Which way are we going with this?
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Doesn't make much of a difference which way, so I'll do that.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
That's...
Already done. There's nowhere to hide. You don't stand a chance.
there we go. Let's go ahead and do this. Perfect. And let's see. Out the back line.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I don't like that. Okay.
Suits my purposes. Not a problem. Suits my purposes.
See, how many servo skulls?
Big Lord Captain!
3.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands.
For the throne's glory. The Inquisition sends their regards.
Okay. Let's see. That's what I was afraid of. Fuck.
I will do my duty.
Explorers know one route forward. Initiating Bioreformation Protocol.
I'm grateful.
The Omniscience Council comprehends all. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Mother. Damn it.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
How dare you! If I may...
Not sanctioned to do this.
I'm amended.
Nothing I can't do. Suits my purposes. Yeah.
34, what the hell?
Frighten me.
Guided by faith. I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There we go. Hell yeah.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
The Emperor is on our side. But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it.
Check out the other one, right? Yes. I took those out. I took that one out. Just the servo skulls I need to worry about. This is the last one. Oh, yeah, here we go. Abelard.
Indeed.
Oh shit. There we
It will
go.
be done.
That's what I wanted.
Advancing. Running my miracle. Requests approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Don't you fucking.
Just a minor setback. I've suffered worse.
No!
Need a breathing navigator.
Yes, I do need a breathing.
Give me strength.
You son of a
Excuse to serve on
bitch.
duty. Already done. Suits my purposes. Watch and learn.
Since when does 50 damage barely do anything?
I won't object to it. For the throne, I'm done with this one.
Alright, that one's broken.
I won't do that.
Ablar deserves everything.
Hydraulics are failing. High momentum.
Victory is imminent.
Hold up, bro.
Let me help.
No! Okay, thank God. That worked. That worked.
I will do my duty.
How does that not do jack?
It will
That's
be
stupid. I hate you all.
Request approved. Working function successfully terminated. My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
You did not parry. Stop it.
I've suffered worse. Nothing I can't do. Not a problem for me. Another clean strike. Suits my purposes.
Stop it. No.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak.
Nice.
I need a foothold. Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus. Vengeance.
Fuck.
Swift.
I don't know what happened. I don't necessarily like it.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Indeed. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
Running binary card.
but not by much.
I'm sorry.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Insignificant value.
Okay.
All too easy.
We're almost done here.
Already done. Nothing of value has been lost.
Finally, I can go back to this guy now.
Nothing I can't do.
Failure detected.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
I won't go down easy. Everyone, step aside. Naturally. Let's see to it. For the throne's glory.
Nice.
Another one is down.
It, fucker. Okay.
The healing is much appreciated.
I will do my duty. It will be done. One fewer target. Suits my purposes. Opposing me was your
Oh, I
biggest
love that.
mistake. Nothing
Hell
I can't
yeah.
do.
Okay. Just 3 left. You suck.
Just a minor setback.
Rejoice in battle!
Okay, Argenta, shoot him down.
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Eradicate. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, you, my Emperor!
Nice.
Scorn the pain. Get me a target. I won't object to it.
Do that, and then
But of
this.
course, Lord Kevin. The Inquisition sends their regards.
Fuck?
I won't object.
Oh well. Stop it.
It will be done. shall not fear. Absolutely not. Not a problem for me. Suits my purposes. Already done.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I'll do it.
Die!
As
No!
the Emperor commands,
Die!
I act. Guided by faith. I'll do it.
Die, heretic!
Follow my lead.
When the faithful...
We shall prevail.
Ooh, ooh.
We must act.
No shit.
I won't tolerate weakness.
We should deal with this.
See? Right there. Duty prevails.
No, go get it.
The Emperor favors me today.
Attention to detail
Oh
is
my
the key
goodness.
to success.
Every single corner.
Never doubt me.
Nice.
Nothing escapes my sight. Pay attention.
Go do it. What are you doing? Just do it.
Duty prevails.
Awesome. Okay.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Let's see. Am I gonna be able to leave the ship? Nice. Just wanted to see if that helped. Yep, it did. A formidable looking door blocks the way into the new module. It's covered in scratch. Yeah. Restore power. Quick save. There's no difference. Okay, let's quick save again.
It's about time.
Majos Tiberius and something. Air in the room is permeated by a wild mixture of miasmas, both mechanical and biological origin. No, not that, not that, not that, not that. Oh, okay, not that either. Blood, rust, vomit, machine oil, excrement, kerosene. All these smells blend together into such a thick stench that it almost feels... Major's Tiberius Mala. So the air here is one mad tangle of odors. The device in front of you is a mishmash of wrinkling wires and transplanted fragments. In all the clutter, one could almost miss the main component. A heavily augmented man whose upper body is embedded into the frame of the machine. Dozens of wires piercing his flesh. Crust, congealed blood, and other bodily fluids covers the man's entire body. His eyes are open and his gaze is keen. His gaze is turned to you, void of surprise or indifference. Who are you? Disturbing the peace of holy martyrs, the home of our grief. What do you want? Dogmatic. Okay, so I can do warp lore, or coercion. I've seen and heard enough. Kill him. What did you call yourself? A sacred filter? Ha! I cannot resist. I'm dying to see what a rupture in the filtration system looks like. Let's see. You've been consumed by madness, or worse, chaos sorcery. If you don't come to your senses, your fate is sealed. Snap out of it and speak clearly. What happened here? Let's see. The symbols your brethren protect themselves with are symbols of chaos. There is no fate more honorable than purgation through suffering in the name of faith. But you were deceived, servant of the Omnissiah. Your torment is not holding back the corruption. It is sustaining it. It's not too late to expel this blight. I have a 100% chance of doing my work. Oh, 50%. Symbols your brethren protect themselves with are symbols of chaos. Your knowledge is lacking in beta. Those are secret holy weapons, holy symbols, imparted to us by the Omnissiah. How else would my tech comrades have survived, if not for their protection? So many of us were devoured by evil. I fell silent as if lost in thought. Wake up, all the signs are clear as day. You and your brethren have fallen prey to the forces of chaos, and you don't even realize it. The man's eyes clear for a moment. There's still lack of understanding, but there's a hint of surprise. Slowly looks around the room at the ecstatic priests, at his own mangled body. His fox hisses, as if he's struggling to say something. Suddenly, the mingled stench in the room is drowned out by the sharp-piercing smell of ozone and grease. He sent out the nauseating atmosphere that prevailed in the room has condensed into a single point of evil in the depths of the ship. It's now hurtling toward you. What is that?
Take a knee and bow before me.
We don't have any of those things, do we? That would be a pain in the ass. No? Okay. I can't do anything to him, that's good. I need someone to take out the servitors. Yes, go there. Go right there. Maniac. Avalanche. Well, I guess you're just standing here. That's not Abelard. Ah, you're Abelard now. Oh, sister. I need you to stand just about right here. Sounds good. Let's do it. Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Request approved.
What I missed.
Running by narrative. Messiah condemns you.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
There we go.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
And enough.
At your beck and call.
The usual.
It will be done.
Okay.
Naturally.
Enjoy your luck while you still draw breath.
Request approved. The spiritual prognosis is favorable. The undesired knows all, comprehends all.
Nothing I can't do. You'll regret this.
Fuck you.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Suits my purposes. All
Fuck you
too
again.
easy.
If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Already done. Watch and learn.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
As the Emperor commands, what is a prey?
The flesh betrays me.
Follow my lead. Indeed. Careful now. At your beck and call.
For the throne's glory. But of course, nothing stands against me. Let's see to it.
I'll live another day.
Integrity factor increased. Running binary code.
The fuck?
This is just too much for me.
Request approved. Running binary override.
Not a problem for me.
Time to redouble our efforts.
Son of a bitch.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
Avalad, no!
Doubt is for the weak. Rejoice in battle!
That sounds worse.
Avalad, seriously, get the fuck out of here.
Naturally, the Inquisition sends their regards.
Heinrichs, you suck! Do the thing!
Hydraulics are failing.
Let's go, no!
Request approved.
That was dumb. I should have used the other one.
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Nothing I can't do.
I'ma eat him!
Suits my purposes.
By the manner of their death, we shall know
Oh,
them.
he's dead.
I'll do it.
He's already
As
down,
the
so it should be
Emperor
fine.
commands this challenge.
Get fucked! Oh, that's right, it's this guy.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Man's mutilated body is racked by wave after wave of convulsions. Evil. That was evil incarnate. Evil. Corruption that watches us day and night. Suddenly the man raises his head and looks you straight in the eye. You have banished the evil. Tried to warn me. Your staff. The ship. Kyavagama. Followed us from there. Kyavagama? Is that where your ship is from? Yes, man whispers. The ship and the planet. Traitors among our brethren, tormenting the sacred mechanisms, letting corruption into their systems. They turn that which is holy into the unholy. We set these new twisted machines on us, their tech comrades. We managed to flee, but one of the monsters found its way onto the ship. The tear appears at the corner of his eye. And thrashes frantically in the mess of wires piercing his body. We fought. We cut off one module after another as one cuts away rotting flesh. But it followed. its invisible influence. Corruption it exuded, claimed us one by one. Who were merely humans of flesh and blood. He was so weak, so easily. We could not save him from evil, and so we gave the ship to the darkness among the stars. The darkness gave place too. This last module that we intended to make our last stand. I sacrificed myself. I became a filter to stop a stopper against the corruption emanating from the machine. I succumbed. The corruption came for our souls. The corruption of Gamma. Traitors. Last of his efforts he rasps. The fabricator. Censor. It all started with him. He was the one who let this taint into the sacred code. He was the one who doomed our brethren. He was the one who spawned the steel monstrosities in the furnace of our planet. Rest in peace. You will be avenged. I was a part of the great force that drives the universe. I do not fear the cold of death. A wheezing breath escapes the man's chest, and his eyes close.
A new challenge for me?
I'm restless.
I'm always ready.
Hey, mate there. You're always yet restless. Who was this? Heretic. Oh, nice. Anything else here? No. No. Doesn't look like there is. That wasn't much of anything.
The Inquisition taught
The empty
me
shell
many
of a
things.
daemon engine was this creation. A horrifying mix of real space technologies and the deranged powers of the warp that disrupted the ship's systems and twisted the tech priests' minds.
Victory awaits!
We return! 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 Okay. We already visit there. We visit the ship. Let's go here. Scan. Yeah, secrets and resources. Let's go here. Got trophies. Oh, is this a... Oh my goodness! Yes. Get a crack grenade. Yay. I love those things. Alright. Gone there. I do want to go to Soto's tomb. That would be alright. I wish to inform you that the sacred rituals addressed to the spirit of the ship have been performed. The tech liturgy and the rite of the machine blessing ended with a data meditation in order to comprehend the nature of the miracles sent down by the Omnissiah. Acquisition of the sacred knowledge has not been recorded. Now the spirit of the void ship was able to call upon the power of the machine god and activate the warp drive remains an unknown. Yet during my meditative ritual, the Omnissiah gave me an equally valuable revelation. The sacred spirit that lives in the bowels of the ship's mechanisms differs from the analog's forms. This spirit holds a unique power that cannot be called anything less than a blessing. The machine god. So what does this mean? Hypothesis. An extremist, the ship's spirit is capable of making unpredictable calculations and actions. It's impossible to predict how it will behave in any given situation, but I believe the spirit is currently showing obedience. At least for now. I recommend that we continue monitoring the ship and be prepared for new manifestations. Remind me what you wanted to find out, Pascal. When the ship's warp engine was filled with the motive force, despite the mass of computational errors, a true technological miracle was achieved. No doubt it was the grace of the Omnissiah, but no such occurrences have been described in the catalogue before. Hoping to gain sacred knowledge of the nature of what happened, I embarked on blessing research and prayer. The report's received. Thanks, Pascal. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Permission to report, Lord Captain. I keep receiving the messages about strange behaviors in certain ship systems. On decks report the uncontrollable opening and closing of doors, gates and airlocks. They behave radically and do not obey the operator's commands. Regrettably, this has led to casualties among the crew. Tech priests have explained that these phenomena are being caused by the machine spirit's irascibility, and have spent hours chanting litanies to soothe their anger. Unfortunately, many crew members were badly injured before the prayers could stabilize the systems. Okay. That means nothing to me. Pirates. Space fight? Is it a space fight? Am I gonna fight some pirates?
Hold fast. Our faith will be tested.
God damn. I forgot how to do combat.
This one goes down. Onward! Leave their hull strewn across the stars!
Oi, oi, oi.
Another salvo! The time has come. Bleed them!
Why are you running?
Fire the last batteries! Onward!
I hate that they run so far. Come closer, please. Don't run away. Just want to kill you. Fine.
Lay in the course!
Oh no, woe is me.
Bleed them! Fire right now! I have missed this feeling.
Sure. Imperial cartographers and chroniclers know this place well. Long ago, the planet was a prosperous outpost capable of eclipsing even footfall. There used to be a Cyclopean tomb station on its orbit, final resting place of Cornelius Soter, one of the discoverers of the Coronis Expanse. The tomb gave its name to the entire system. However, about 400 years ago, an unknown cosmic body rammed into the station, causing it to collapse onto the planet. Not only did the catastrophe kill the settlers, it also made the world uninhabitable for centuries. The crater formed by the station's impact can still be observed from orbit, and Soto's tomb became a sepulchre for the entire planet. Sorted places neither life nor loot, knowing the nasty tricks that life can pull as a treasure in its own right. And I guess so. Ooh. Let's move through the space dust. Look, I hasten to report the disturbing news brought to me by the machine spirit of the ship. That is extremely delicate and concerns Lady Cassia. Since her first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's way of life. If you'll allow, I have prepared a detailed report. Cassia is an honored guest on this void ship. The voidsmen must come to terms with all her oddities and caprices. For those who cannot, lash it to every one of them. As the Lord sees fit. Big Dish is silent for a while, but the cracker of the Vox reveals she is still connected. Concerning the report, deliver your report. The first incident occurred immediately after our departure from Iraq 5. The Lady Navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to his living quarters, killed his family, and then shot himself. Second incident was noted while traversing the warp. Lady Navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions and the void ship was thrown off course. For a matter of minutes, but this was enough for the forces of the Immaterium to anchor the machine spirits. Enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. After that, officers living near the Lady Navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions. Hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental to crew morale and performance. The last incident was recorded on Footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during our stay on Footfall. Each bird cost a hefty sum, but I have failed to discover their purpose and subsequent fate. I was also told about a conflict between the Lady Navigator and the Seneschal. That's with no details. If you like, you can ask Master Osarian directly. Things are even worse with Jai Haidari. I intercepted a voxcast in which they promised she would, and I quote, "end that Kashka if she ever saw her again." If I may, Lord Captain, the Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her on an equal footing and improve the situation, for the sake of the crew's safety and that of Lady Cassia herself. Lord Captain, I bring dire news. A feud has broken out between the clans that maintain the void ship arrays. Rumor has it that the late Lady Theodora was seen on the lower decks. So one of the families called for a rebellion against the usurper of the void ship. That is you. So far, no one believes that mad tales, but unrest has begun at the fringes of the compartments. Ships and forces are ready to eliminate the instigating clan or pacify the entire void shield crew. The decision is yours. What's this story about Lady Theodora? Rumors of Lady Theodora's presence on the void ship have been circulating for a long time, and appear to be a deliberate provocation rather than ordinary drunken ramblings. Perhaps someone is intentionally stirring up the masses to rebel against you. Perhaps it's the influence of the war. The forces are already investigating, but right now we need to stop the conflict from escalating any further. As long as the unrest continues, the void ship's shields will not be operating at full capacity. Destroy the rebellious clan and find a replacement among the neighboring crews. Now see to it, Lord Captain. I'll go to this ship first. I want to talk with Cassia. I wish they gave us more dialogue with her. To the next the vanguard attacks each enemy that attacks the vanguard's allies in a 3-cell radius around the vanguard. Additionally, until their next turn, the vanguard always retaliates when attacked. Okay. Oh, that's right. I haven't picked which one she was. Not yet.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
And I've heard rumors that you are not getting along well with the crew. Panic flashes in her ruby red eyes. And your heart starts beating a little faster while your hands go cold.
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Let's go to my study. No one will disturb us there.
Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
Give me a second. No, that's what I thought. I'm playing my game, Missy. Okay. What is it you wanted to talk about, Lord Cotton? I have nothing to say to your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. I cannot recall my having a single quarrel with any of your people during my entire time aboard. The officers are reluctant to be quartered next to your chambers because of the constant emotion and outbursts it causes them. Some even maim themselves and others. I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will I be assigned a pariah, chaperone? Will you put me into pressing shackles? Messenger you rebuked butchered his own family and then killed himself. I haven't rebuked a single errand boy on this ship. Cassia ponders this for a moment. Ah, I think I remember. A kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers, with too much rotten ochre on his shoulders. I grew tired of the disgusting color and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulders. Not come the next day, or ever again. During the warp voyage, you gave the wrong orders, which led to the vessel shifting off course and the service bay being destroyed. I saw something in the warp. Something vast, predatory, shimmering with indescribable colors. It came from nowhere and stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes, right there in our path. I decided to change the course while it was still possible, not want to sow panic. It would have been better to tell the crew we were heading straight into a monster's gaping maw. Alright, hold on. What is it, Lucy? What? I'm playing a game, though. I know. How do you think I feel? Fine, give me a second. Give me a second. Let me grab your toy. Let me grab your toy. Here. Don't hit yourself against the foot of the bed. It's thick wood. Thank you for reminding me to drink some water. Would you mind telling me why you needed 100 species of bird and what you use them for? Admittedly, I'm at a loss myself. The day we arrived on Footfall, I sat and requested the ship's quartermaster and asked him to get me a songbird. But he never asked for clarification. And shortly before we left, I had a countless number of cages delivered to me, all wrapped in bright red panic, with flickering tints of fear. There was a bird in every one. I was so excited I thought I would have 100 friends, instead of just one. And they were squeaking so piteously, I let the poor things out. I even fed them my breakfast and dinner. But the stupid birds would not stop chittering, even after bedtime. They were dashing about the room, smacking me in the face with their wings, and defecating. I became angry, and suddenly they started pecking at each other's eyes and attacking me. Then I became afraid, and they fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. I think I've heard enough. Will you share your thoughts with me? You have a kind soul, but have difficulty reaching out to people. I could teach you the art of communication if you like. That would be wonderful. My education on Unit 5 was cut short. I had realized by then that the wisdom of books is a poor substitute for the wisdom of experience. Very well. Since we are done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would only be fair for me to ask you a few questions. I would admit. Cassia hesitates and continues in a less confident tone. Do not mistake me. I'm not going to accuse you of anything. It's just that you're the most worthy interlocutor on the entire ship. You were always so busy. What would you like to ask? I read a treatise by Paisius de Mobius very recently, who claims that subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old one, unless the older one had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, the low-born rabble become deluded about their prospects, and rebel in favor of their base desires. What do you make of that? Well, forgive my temerity, Lady Cassie. I was looking into your eyes and completely forgot your question. Lord Captain, I presume that you haven't yet read the book that I recommended to you. Perhaps you already have, and are simply ridiculing me. What? I'm reading. I'm playing a game. What, you want pets? You want scratches? You're so needy. At least you're not being as annoying as you are normally. I'm glad I ate just before. You look tired, Lucy. You should take a nap. You should take a nap. Even though you were outside probably napping. Well, I don't know why you want to go outside. It's so humid. It's nasty outside. It feels gross. It feels gross, Lucy. Outside. Think about turning the window unit back on. Okay. Your heart grows harder in your chest. You lose your breath and warmth rushes to your cheeks. Cassia, her face flushed with color, could not bring herself to raise her snow-white eyelashes. Just this once, I shall forgive you your absent-mindedness. Please do try to concentrate when I ask you this next question. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher, Oistak, Stephen, the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand, but people flock only to one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in your followers, or be magnanimous and shows awe? I like this one. One must be a tyrant, a friend, and a jester to one's subjects. What matters is that they clearly discern which role is their card at a given moment. There is so much power in your words that makes me want to join you. I understand now why your subjects are eager to follow you. We may not think alike. I do not always understand your motives. Yet, may I be candid with you? Please do continue. I must confess that sometimes I can hardly bear the burden the house has placed upon me. I feel I am not doing my best. Tell me how you, heir to a protectorate, can bear the responsibility for billions of lives, day after day, and not stoop under all the weight. It's not always easy, but I try to lead the dynasty toward prosperity by worthy means. Thank you for your patience. It helped me to see the world in different colors. A novel experience for me. Our conversations hold a special place in my heart. Allow me to bid you farewell for now. I'm heading back to my chambers to consider today's conversation. This little one over here. Me. Okay. Ah. That's right. I haven't done anything for the Navy. Well, spared the massive ordnance, iconoclast, took the pirate prisoners into the crew, allowed. Ugh. Now did the terrified sins that follow you when darkness fell on Reich and Minoris, sent rescue shuttles to Reich and Minoris, commented on the important role the Xeno artifact trade on Footfall plays in learning more about hostile Xeno races, purchased the caged Xenos on Footfall, sent medicine to the people trapped in the quarantine zone on Footfall, passed through the flames refusing Theodora's help, executed the rebel Erlid, who blinded people with the heretical lenses, refused to don the heretic's clothing, granted the Emperor's peace to Abel and the electrodynamic Cenobium, vowed to kill Aurora in the name of the Emperor, gave the handguard of the heretical blade to Henrix, ordered that the defective servitors be returned to their former duties, greeted Reverend Hieronymus with the sign of the Aquila, Mad incendia Corda's piety while conversing with Reverend Hieronymus. I need to do more dogmatic things before I become an iconoclast. Wrong way. Where am I going? Here it is. Okay. That's right, I need to do Promethium. Hmm. That's strange. Personal log states that the ship's Vox system is malfunctioning. Can you explain? Log, Captain. Boxmaster is caught off guard by a question and takes her a moment to find her words. Box system is functioning as expected. No communication problems have been reported by any of the crew. Please allow me to check the system's calibration settings in your presence to alleviate any concerns you may have about its performance. Boxmaster's thin fingers start between hundreds of wires and cables on the control panel. Flipping switches and turning dialers, she issues commands and methodically checks the lines of communication with the crew on every deck. Last, accompanied by the sound of static, the crackling of the vox, and the flickering of signaling lights, the dance of her hands concludes. All finished, Lord Captain. No issues detected. The system is working as expected. She studies your face as she awaits your response. Thank you for your service, Mr. Stollerman. Lord Captain, she offers an unusually deep bow, likely using it to mask her confusion. That is weird. Huh. I keep getting turned around. Alright, let's visit. Nothing? Oh my goodness, Lucy. Lucy. You sticking around my legs.
I stand ready to serve you and the Imperium, Lord Captain.
Enemy has launched torpedoes, however you can destroy them before they reach you. Those are inspired satellite and they do not have shields or hold integrity. On the attack that hits the satellite destroys one torpedo per shot.
The time has come. This one's going down. Lay in the course.
Man.
Fire the large battery.
On the torpedo settings.
Bleed them.
Miss!
Fire the large battery. Lay in the course. Bleed them!
Well, at least I was able to get him.
Onward! Fire the launch batteries! The time has come. Onward! Leave the hole strewn across the sky! Lay in the course.
We lost the field. Emperor, protect us.
I'll mention this triumph in my memoirs.
Monastery of the Order of the Hammer. Lord Captain, we have received a transmission from Foulstone, sent by members of the Order of the Hammer, votaries of St. Cognatius. This monastery is the only settlement on the planet. Or rather, it used to be. Some time ago, a transport vessel, the Navica, unloaded several thousand refugees from a planet belonging to the Rogue Trader went to scale. The Order of the Hammer has judged this invasion to be an act of aggression and is asking for your lordship's protection. Hold on. As it pleases your lordship. 11 days after the feast of the passing of Nicomedes, Keith, the champion of faith, disquietude, man, the calm of the monastery, the Order of the Hammer. Countless tortured souls, steeped in fear, arrived on the foul stone in a star bark. A great apostasy had befallen their home and turned them into abject wanderers, seeking help in refuge. Their wicked and cruel captain, the owner of the Navica, betrayed them. Once the unknowing souls in his care had made landfall, the world's surface, he most deviously recalled his shuttles and left, thus ridding himself of his duty of care to the unfortunate lot. Not knowing how they would survive in Foulstone's grim wastelands, the forsaken people came to the monastery of St. Cognatus. And there they surrounded its walls. They hammered their fists on its gate and implored and wailed, "Take us in, protect us." And what once was a place of serenity and grace was now full of din, disorder, and all manner of things despicable. The interlopers brought with them worldly futility and strife, mayhap also the seeds of luring blasphemies, if fiendly heathens lurked in their midst. After prayer, the prelate Hectarchius turned his eye to the past in search of instruction. Prelate Hectarchius recalled the first missionaries that set foot on Foulstone's vast wasteland, led by their zeal for serving St. Cognatius, and those missionaries had received the blessing of Nicomedes Keith, the champion of faith, who had travelled with them in their starbark, and found in this place a humble, pure abode wherein to cultivate wisdom and piety. And St. Cognatius, a man of great endeavours, a warrior, a wise artificer, never cowered behind the walls of a librarium, but stepped bravely into the darkness, carrying light in the palm of his hand. He commanded others to do the same. Not only Foulstone, but many other worlds of the Cronus expanse bear its imprint. And the prelate did welcome the interlopers warmly as his guest, but he did warn his brethren to keep their vigilance. The brethren and sisters of the Order of the Hammer came forth to meet the strangers, carrying water, protein, victuals and medicinal herbs and jugs of promethium. The crowd came to blows over viands, and blood was spilt, and many were trampled or mauled in the stampede. Some of them dwellers of the monastery. Then the warriors of the Order of the Hammer donned their flak cowls, inscribed words of praise to the God Emperor on their tactical visors, and went forth, ready to render service in battle. With las guns and bolters they pierced the interlopers with their chain swords and power flails. They struck them, and a great and bloody harvest was reaped that day. But the interlopers too, scant though their armament was, and scanty their skill in battle, slew many among the monastery's dwellers, for great were their numbers and greater their desperation. The monks fled beyond their walls and rang the vox alarum and shut the gate, commanded the armed guards to keep watch over that gate, slaying any who approached. A quarrel broke out. The hungry and the sick lay siege to the monastery, begging for help in their spite. They blocked the water collector and powered the generatorium. The faithful in the meantime made ready to summon the prelate Hectarchus and the leaders of the interlopers, the holies, to account to their deeds. Commanded his formidable boarding force to call upon the interlopers and slay as many as could be slain. Well, at this point, yeah, just fucking kill them all. And there was a great battle, and the cursed miscreants lost their lives in great numbers. The rest fled swiftly to the wastelands, there to hide in fear. And Prelate Hectarchus sent a Vox transmission to the Rogue Trader, beseeching, destroy us not, but extend a hand of protection over us, for these wicked people return to exact their revenge. The most exalted Rogue Trader. Gazed over Foulstone's expanses and quoth, now 'tis mine. Oh, that's funny. And the faithful rejoiced, for henceforth they would have an unwavering mighty guardian, and they proclaimed it for all to hear. Singing hymns of glory, they unsealed the airlocks and opened the abode's gates for a great endeavor in the glorious name the Rogue Trader awaited them. Foulstone was to be led to prosperity and faith, to triumph. After a prayer, the architect set to work, and in accordance with the saints' teachings and the parameters set forth in the standard template construct, they erected spacious living quarters and sturdy fort walls for the planetary militia, and a spacious auditorium wherein to trade and sell goods, and a proud censorum. Within those walls, clerks and silver bondsmen would maintain order and keep statistical records. The new yet righteous way of life came to Foulstone, and the people rejoiced, and all was good. Well, Messages we have received. What is incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off. I thought you might want to look into what's going on for yourself. The situation is delicate and what's especially disturbing. There are mentions of Idra Tlass being present at the scene. I'll deal with it personally. I need the exact location. Right away, Lokan. Oh my goodness.
None shall stand in my way.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
These rumors about Lord Captain Theodora, surely you do not believe them?
Of course not. I saw firsthand how... Wait. Who's that there?
And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done. Or is it the leader himself who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valencius is before you and she looks grotesque. Whole yawns wide in her chest. Rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumping, inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers as though it's dropping in and out of its reality. It looks at you with the righteous eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Rogue Trader, you meet at last. I've grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Dora's look is bracing, mocking tone turns to one of distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort. Everything I left behind has gone to this non-entity. Gentlest eyes spark with fury. Warp illusion be gone. How gentle, my dear. There's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recalf like we used to? Listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents in your special path. It must have been so lonely having you here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings while I help you with your charms and fresh ones. Your door laughs melodiously, almost without mockery. Sight of this terrifying Theodora, Evelard's face turns sickly pale. Throne, spare us from the accursed apparitions of the arch-enemy. Is that what you are truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart's pounding. Asarian, I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. We've already met. Of course, boy, for it was I who gave the order to bring you here to my ship. Oh, how I rue that decision now, and how I regret heeding the advice of my seneschal. God whispers hurriedly to you. How can this be? It's the same vision as on the officer's deck. It's entirely different. Why does it not remember that meeting? Why does it remember what the real Lady Theodora did? Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest possible way. My death. A nuisance I staved off as long as I could. Do not weep for me, my boy. I am still keeping an eye on my property, punishing all those who failed me. The door bears a rotten tooth and a snarl, and laughter piercing. What do you want from me? Why were you waiting for me? You're not Theodora. Theodora's dead. There's no coming back from that. I'm dead? What's that? No different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see. I speak. I remember the wrongs you all committed against me. For all those who failed me, I've only begun exactly my retribution. I truly am Theodora. Remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I'm an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears split for the unsaid and undone. I am the terror of she who had failed to turn the tide of fate and who refuses to look truth in the face. I'm as real as the human passions that bring worlds to ruin. If you are Theodora, then tell me, who really killed you? Wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which would be more satisfying. Give you an honest answer, or leave you to languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself, little boy. Where's Idra? What have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Idra? Theodora laughs mockingly. All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes to a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys. I cleaned up after her antics. I provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Idra. What do you want with me? Why were you waiting? Why were you waiting for me? Dora rarely rolls her eyes. Actors are so darned that the pleas of one of my servants reached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help? My little Idra, yes. Once I appeared here, of course I had to meet the pretender who surrounded this deplorable state of affairs. You were sending you, of all the people to ever threaten me, you're the most pathetic boy. All that you possess now was given to you in error. You're unworthy of such a generous gift. You're incapable of holding on to it. I'm here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in the darkest hour, and most of all, you, my dear Anne. You who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
The Emperor favors me today. See, right there.
Ah yes, let me claim what is already mine. remember her being around here somewhere. Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Idra? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at that boy. And little Hydra's utterly trapped in her visions. No matter. I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain. Hydra turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. From close, you can see that the base of one of Hydra's temple implants is blackened and melted. No, wait. Lord Captain. Lady von Valencius. Hydra raises her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her. Tears stream down Hydra's cheeks. You came back. Theodora clucks it, tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Hydra's hair. Oh, little Hydra. How could I not come? You were crying for me so desperately. You were please carried to the very depths of the world itself. Smiles on her drops from your mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Theodora's fingers dig into Hydra's scalp, meeting no resistance. Hydra's not sound so chilling out and tries to grab the hands, tearing into her. But her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. It breaks into a strangled scream and you feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Argenta wordlessly swings a weapon up and aims it at Hydra, who's struggling in the monster's hold. Cecil better looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy. Yes. 1 second, and Hydra's body sags to the floor. The same moment you hear a terrifying sound. Shrill and piercing laughter. Emperor grant her blood. Stops short, staring at the body unblinkingly for a few seconds before turning away. Well, the figure of the cackling Theodora on Valencia's shoulders and begins to change form. At last you begin to understand how potent it is that probably throws of trash. You've learned your lesson too late. Yeah. Oh, fuck. No! You son of a bitch! You absolute fuck!
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Perfect.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
My vow is
Oh shit, I missed.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. As the Emperor commands.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
request approved. The spiritual prognosis is favorable.
Nothing I can't do. Already done. Suits my purposes.
How in the absolute fuck?
That's not worse. Curse you, miscreant!
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
Guided by faith. I'll do it.
the fuck?
Flashes are choking me.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Brace yourself, Avalon! I will do my duty. Field medicine at its finest.
Oh, I can't do it regardless.
Reduce the dust.
For the throne's glory. Naturally. Let's see to it. Nothing stands against me.
Nothing I can't do.
Ooh, boy.
Nowhere to hide.
I've suffered worse.
Since when did I say I was done?
All too easy.
Just a minor setback.
Suits my purposes.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
I was at 20. Damn.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Assist.
I've suffered worse.
Another color has faded.
Avlard your ass. You failed me for the last time.
Inquisition sends their regards. For the throne's glory.
Function successfully terminated. The old sire knows all, comprehends all. My vow is to venerate you, machine spirits. Running by Derek override.
Already done.
What?
Heart still beats.
Get him, Cass!
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Eat shit! Oh, fuck.
Do not dare ask.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll let you
If
do
only
that.
that were possible.
Or not.
If I may.
Do the final honors.
The scriptural program desire condemns you.
Victory awaits! We shall prevail.
Yeah, all those things we did? Yeah, didn't happen. So much for like more than an hour's worth of fucking bullshit. Oh, wrong one. Scan again. Scan again. And back.
I lift up my voice in prayer for this vessel and its hallowed guns.
I need to not touch Twitter for the rest of the day. Someone just said something extremely fucking retarded.
Bleed them! Set the course. Fire right now! This one's going down. Onward!
I need to go back and play some more Final Fantasy 14. Come on, man. Hurry it.
Macro cannon, volley!
Fire!
Battery! Lay in the course.
Go away. Go away.
Leave their hull strewn across the stars!
The effectiveness of the crew has been recognized as adequate.
Hmm.
All stations, report when manned and ready.
I guess with the Eldari, I just need to get real close to him.
Set the course. Lead them. Fire right now!
That looked like some bullshit.
Lay in the course. Onward.
Perfect.
This one goes down. The time has come. Macro cannon, volley! the course.
We have lost the shield. Let us not lose our zeal.
Onward! Lead them. The time has come. Unleash our vengeful salvo! Onward! This one's going down. Torpedoes locked!
Blessed are the faithful.
I was not expecting that. That's for sure, because I did better last time. Yeah. That's not what I wanted, damn it. Okay. Trying to level everyone up again. was saved.
None shall stand in my way.
The breath of the Immaterium. I feel the same thing whenever your resident witch is around. We are close.
I too feel something drawing near, but I do not see any colors. The whole world drained of color the moment we set foot on this deck.
So that's how you greet your great predecessor, boy. Born stronger than the laws of life and nature are holding me in this world. If I need someone harder to get rid of me a second time, what are you? But you ask, you dare say that to me, little boy. I'm Theodora von Valentius Massimov Ascaris, Rogue Trader of the Imperium in command of this void ship. That's my glorious voyage to life is ended in the desert. You're not her, she's dead. If you really her, then who killed you? Message her. Send it back into the abyss you call down.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Never doubt me.
Something of interest. Doubt is for the weak. Follow my lead.
gentle wrinkles in nails and to shout a command and lowers the weapon by a few centimeters. She does not put it away. Adra, I'm your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it. Lord Captain. Theodora shouts the psycho away with a low snarl. The Rogue Trader's body begins to change, losing its human shape. Chaos will devour you. Devour everyone responsible for my death. Die. Die for the delectation of my lord.
Heed your cries of mercy.
The Masters demand your death!
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Nothing I can't do. All too easy. Nothing I can't do.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless.
My vow is to serve.
Oh, that one's almost dead.
Dare you!
Nothing I can't do.
Only 8 damage.
Let's see. The end is on our side. Natural. I will interject. I'll put some sensibilities.
Yeah, that seems about right. I don't want to hit him with it, so I'll wait. Oh, she hit him.
Everyone step aside. But of course.
Yeah.
At your back. Indeed. I will do.
I'm not still being around. Me. If you insist, Captain.
Victory!
Help me, Captain.
Alright, fuck that. That's stupid. Seven damage. 11.
Focus. I won't object to it. For the throne's glory.
It will be done. Indeed. That's a job.
Step aside. They're not
Not a problem for me.
If I may.
As the enemy is mine. Faith without deed. I'll do it.
Get me a gun.
I won't let you. Next.
That's yours. It will be done. Victory.
Me.
Nothing I cannot do. Suits my style.
And there we go. She just stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wounds on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her moving lips. Then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is it really you?" Jinta trains her weapon on Idra and watches you closely. This abomination claims that you called her. Is this true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain, I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember the voices. My old good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They'd started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out, I called for help, and she came. She groans and clutches her head. Damn it, why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up, shut up! Has anything like this ever happened to you before? Like this? Never! There was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong. It was terrifying. Apparitions appeared, mechanisms malfunctioned, crew lost their minds. Joe breaks off. Lady Von Valentius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. What happened here? I won't do it again. Just stretches her lips in a helpless smile. Looking past you, there will be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. Mordrinda grits her teeth. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck, Hydra? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own families. You're a monster. A heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. Shut up. Hydra moans. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here. Sometimes a psyker's first manifestation leads to their death, and the deaths of many others. Whatever psyker possesses inordinate willpower and discipline, they can stave off their fall for some time. Hydra has been alive many years already. A laudable achievement and a stroke of incredibly good fortune. The forces of the war will ultimately devour any psyker deprived of the Emperor's protection. The fact that these manifestations are growing more powerful is a clear sign that the end is near. The previous Rogue Trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that your doing? Yes, I did it a couple of times when I'd had too much to drink. At the time I thought I'd heard her voice among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear, I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her. There. Hydra bites her lip. Ever since she died, I first heard her voice in my head. The whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. You hear the warp whispering in your head, and you answered. Are you insane? You don't know what it's like. Most important person in your life is now gone forever. Somebody starts talking to you inside your head. How could I not try to reach her? I had to. She falls silent for a moment when she next begins to speak. It's in a barely audible whisper. I know what you're thinking. Join the warp jump. Lady Theodora came out toward us. Keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I define it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. Do you know what? One on the officer's deck. I don't know what that was. This time, here. This was the product of my guilt. An accuser straight out of my own mind. So what am I supposed to do with you now? Hydra turned sharply to face you. Raphael, I know after everything I've done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength. I can fix everything. It's just, I'm not at my best, you see. But maybe we could find a way to replace my implants. Or some other remedy. A better one. Lady Von Valencia said that such a thing could be found. If not here, somewhere, then elsewhere. Just didn't need it before, but just need to find it. Need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it. And until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. What will happen to my crew while we look for this remedy? Just swallows and strings. I'll pull myself together, Lord Captain. The death of Lady Von Valencia knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze. No more obscura. Nothing. I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. She determinedly wipes the tears and blood from her face. I do want to help you, Ija. We'll think of something. She covers his face with her hands and tries to hold back her sobs. Thank you. Thank you. I won't let you down. You are making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you'll find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Idra at last now. Idra awkwardly shakes out her stained clothing. I think I'd better. With your permission, Lord Captain. She sways, takes a step back and faints. Lord Captain. Voxmaster's shaking voice comes over the calm bead. I received a report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you've brought the situation under control. Waiting further instructions. Well, shit. After I said I would help her, he's like, oh, we're gonna throw out the airlock. I got rid of the warps. I got rid of the warp solutions. Idra's alive. Bring her to the Turgans and have them see to her. You hear unconcealed relief in the Boxmaster's voice. Of course, Lord Captain, as you command.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Rascal! Metal Psyker Boots. The wearer gains persuasion bonus, % dodge until the start of their next turn. For each enemy affected by their psi power or a psychic staff attack stacks. Okay, warp, conductor, gloves, psychic weapon. After triggering a psychic phenomena or petals of the warp, whereas psi rating is increased by +1 until the end of combat. Okay. Wearer gains +10 toughness. Once per combat, whenever the wearer's wounds drop below 35%, wearer gains +15 wounds. Nice. Grenades.
It's about time.
Tell me. Have you heard Theodore's voice?
We will only have an
Whenever I get to situations like that, I usually go and search up questions just in case people have answered, and usually they don't always answer. They make suggestions. Huh. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.